Well, it comes as a 93-year-old British woman has died of her injuries sustained in the wildfires that swept through Spain's southeastern Almeria province. It brings the total now to 13 deaths, with 10 other people still missing. The fire burning more than 7,000 hectares, although some people have now been allowed to return to their homes, or to the remains of them. Well, let's cross now live to Madrid, talk to our correspondent Sarah Morris, who joins us from there. I mean, Sarah, these fires are incredibly strong. The devastation wrought is going to last for years there, isn't it?
It certainly is, Stuart. 7,000 hectares were ravaged in this forest fire in Almeria, and the firefighters have been telling us just how fast it moved. It moved in some cases at 100 kilometres per minute. They saw it really running a marathon through the land and by those homes. We've had some good news in that some of those people, 1,600 people, had to be evacuated, and most of them have been able to return to their homes. They're finding devastating scenes, and they're worried, obviously, about pets and whether their homes have been affected. In many cases, they're telling us that their homes have been saved, and they feel lucky to be alive because, as you say, the 13th victim was claimed by this fire when a 93-year-old British woman didn't survive her injuries. She was in quite an ill state of health, say the authorities, and with those 20% burns that she suffered, unfortunately, she did not pull through. 10 people have been officially reported as missing. They have been to the police station, their family members, to report them as missing. And obviously the terrible human toll from this fire is going to be counted for years to come, clearly.
Yeah, you talk about that human toll, Sarah. I mean, people are even being asked, aren't they, for DNA samples to try to identify victims.
Yes, the police have collected from all of the bodies the genetic samples, and it's going to take a while to identify exactly who those people were who were killed, simply because most of them are foreigners. And we know that there'll be British people, Belgians, French people, we suspect. Among those victims, their family members will have had to travel over to Spain to give their genetic material to allow those victims to be finally identified. I should say we're going to hear a lot of grief, really, in the next coming days. One of the sons of one of the Belgian victims has actually given a story, an interview to Reuters, and he says that his father was not properly informed as to how to stay at home or escape the flames, and that contradicts the version that has been given by the Andalusia government that says that those that died ignored instructions to stay in their homes where they would have been safest. Obviously, people incredibly devastated by lives that could have been saved.